going on? We back at it again, another episode, the Man to Man Pod. You got me, AB, got my co-host, D Butt.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, man, we're gonna jump in it, man. It's a great time right now, man. We got all type of sports going on.
Everything.
We had our first full Sunday of NFL back in action, back playing. Tonight, we're doing this recording. Game 7.
Yeah.
The Nuggets, Clippers. You said, the baddest man in the league right now, the baddest man in the world right now, Kawhi. Last game 7, I think he was in. I think that was when he hit that game winner in the corner.
Yeah, that Ford bouncer when he was with
that Ford bouncer. Yep. So shoot, man. What they gonna do?
I can't believe we're here right now, man. I can't believe we're here because I'm saying, Kawhi was the best player in the league right now. Been taking him over LeBron, but man, after these last few games, you up 16 points, you up 19 points. You got to close that out, man. Especially if you're the best player in the league. If you expect to win the championship, you got to be able to close the Denver Nuggets out, man. But Denver, they showed their fighters, their scrappers, and all the pressure on LA now. All the pressure on the Clippers. I think they're going to come out and close it. I just think the better team is going to win, usually doing the 7-game series. So I'm still riding with the Clippers.
Yeah, I'm on that other side, man. I'm going with them underdogs. I'm the Nuggets, man. They gonna surprise the world. They gonna finish it off. Like you said, man, they've been scrapping, they've been clawing. Like you said, coming back behind double digits, man, and they making it happen. They finding a way. And at this point, man, I just think the momentum is on their side. Like you said, I don't think they have anything to lose. I don't think people would have thought that they would make it to this point, especially in this series against the Clippers.
Nobody saw this going 7.
Exactly. So
especially after the first game.
So shit, if I'm a player on the Nuggets, shit, I'm loose. I'm going in there like, look, we're gonna do what we do. And like I said, we'll see. But I'm gonna go with the Nuggets, man. I'm going with the underdogs, yo.
And then with Michael Porter, the rookie coming out, putting his foot in his mouth, and then backing it up the next game. That's you and me.
Yeah, that's me.
And then came out, backed it up, hit a big 3, had some big defensive plays in the fourth quarter. So rebounds. For that team to deal with what they're going on internally, with him maybe messing the chemistry up with them statements and them coming out and balling, forcing the game 7. Man, I can't believe you're here, man.
Hey, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
So either one of these teams make it to the Western Conference Finals and face the Lakers. You see any one of these teams having a chance beating the Lakers?
I would say, because you know how it is. Basketball is all about matchups. You know what I'm saying? It's all about matchups. I feel as though, even though the Clippers let Denver come back and they go into Game 7, I still believe they have some firepower. You know what I mean? Yeah. From PG to Kawhi to Lou Will. Like they have a good team. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody at the beginning anyway figured it was going to be the Lakers and the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals anyway. So if they able to pull it out tonight, we'll see. You know what I mean? I think it'll be a good matchup regardless. And then if you go over to the Nuggets, sure. I mean they hot, and as it's all about who's hot at the right time. I feel as though the Lakers they're playing good ball, but if the Nuggets are able to
be rested too, man.
Yeah, they are. But then I feel as though the Nuggets, we thought the same thing. Oh, coming off that first series, man, they're gonna be tired. They're not gonna be able to do this, that, and the third. But again, man, that team, they scratching, they clawing, they persevering. Yeah. So either way, man, I think we'll have a solid Western Conference Finals. I still think, the Lakers are going to come out the West. And I think eventually they'll have their crown, get another ring. LBJ, he'll have another ring, you know what I'm saying? Cement his place in history, you know what I mean? Yeah, the best basketball player on the planet right now.
It's hard to argue with that right
Hey,
now. It's hard
you
to
hear
argue
me?
with that. He rested. He getting ready for the Western Conference Finals. And my dog over here still playing with the damn Denver Nuggets. Man. It's hard to argue with that right now. But Kawhi will come out with some fresh straight backs tonight.
Right. The fresh new balances.
Fresh new balance. The dog PG playoff P. We get 28 plus in playoff P tonight. You got to start off the game aggressive, get to the rim, work his way to them jumpers. Morris, I need 4 threes out of you from the corner. Everybody else just do your job. Lou, do your thing. Montrez, do your thing. Get your stank 12 to 14 points, 9, 10 rebounds. Doc, manage the game probably because he messed that at what was it, game 6? I think it was game 6, man. When them boys coming back, I'm like, yo, Doc, you call timeout. You call timeout.
Yeah.
Doc, boy, Doc, call it. What? I'm like, oh man. So everybody got to be on their P's and Q's, man.
That's crazy though, because I mean, if I'm Doc, I'm like, yo, we got a team of vets. You know what I'm saying? We got some guys that's been there. You know what I mean? I'm thinking we can kind of push through it. You know what I'm saying? But he probably looking back on that now, saying like, I probably should have called timeout, slowed it down. Yeah. It was like you said, them boys was hot.
Yeah, the boys was hitting, man. It was hitting. I just felt like it was. Denver is one of those teams that's streaky. So when you come in, you blowing the lead. You in the mid. I think the shot I'm talking about, Jokic hit a 3. I think they just took the lead for the first time in the game. And right there, I'm like, all right, timeout. Get everybody calm down. Even though you got vets, this is the first deep playoff run. This is the first playoff run this team is making it
together, right?
Yeah, they probably got less than 10, 12 games under their belt together. So. Hey, calm everybody down because Doc, that's a championship level coach. He don't want the ring already. He done been a player. He done been in that huddle and been on the court, so he knows, man. So I don't want to second guess him, but I still got faith in them boys, man.
What about the Joker though? Joker been going nuts, man. What y'all gonna do with him?
He's a problem, man. He's
a problem
because you got it. You can't when you do that high pick and roll with Jamal. You can't drop underneath because he get the ball at the top of the key. He can shoot that. He can hit that, and then his vision.
You're not switching on that.
Yeah, man. So it's ugly, man. But we got to figure out a way to stop him a little bit better, a lot better, whole lot better. This game 7, we can't let them boys get hot, man.
Sure. The first game tonight.
So man, first game. Man,
yeah, my Miami Heat.
Come on, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good series right here.
We out here, man. What the hell is this?
It's gonna be a good series.
Heat Celtics, Eastern Conference Finals. Man, it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna come down.
It's gonna be a dog fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dog fight, man. Celtics went 7 with Toronto, so they maybe they come in a little tired, maybe they come in hot in rhythm. Who knows? In the bubble, they're young, so they shouldn't be that damn tired.
Yeah, I got Miami game 1.
You got Miami game 1?
Yeah, I got Miami tonight. I got Miami game 1. I got them coming out and taking this first one. But like you said, it's gonna be a dog fight, man. I don't know, man. I already know who you going with.
Yeah, I'm rocking with mine. I should have took him to come out of the East in the beginning. I end up taking Toronto. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, man. Should have rocked with my squad from the beginning. I did take them over the Bucks, though. I knew they would be here.
Because you really don't believe it.
I really rock with them, though. I do.
I'm not saying that you don't rock with them.
I do.
But you really don't believe it.
I tell you what. Jimmy made me more of a believer in that bubble, man. The playoffs, how he's taking over the game. And because I knew these young cats can play. These cats can play. They just learning, they're growing. Bam can play. He gonna bring that energy every night. You got Duncan Robinson, you got Hero, young gunners on the wing. You got Dragic, savvy vet. You got Jimmy Butler who can kind of just calm the ship on both ends of the court when it's time to, man. So I'm looking forward. Then you got Iggy too. People forget about Iggy. Iggy played a key role in winning them championships out in Golden State. So him bringing that presence, that veteran leadership for a playoff run, man. I'm back, baby. Heat Nation. Heat Nation, I'm back.
Man.
Who you picking in this series? So you picking Miami in the series or just tonight?
I'm gonna pick them tonight. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Should be a tough series.
It's gonna be a tough one. I'll get back with you on that after the
Man.
night. You know what?
You gotta go. You gotta go.
I go Miami. 9 times out of 10, I go opposite side, whoever you picking, but I'm gonna go Miami. They hot.
So
they playing good ball.
So
we both go to Miami. Yeah, we'll see.
That game starts soon, man.
6:30.
Gotta be locked into that one, man. So yeah. See, only real concern I have is Boston got 3 guys that can give you 30.
4 right now.
30 tonight. And then we talked about it last episode. Marcus Smart, he make him kind of like a big 4. He one of the guys that on either end of the court, he can make a huge impact. He's a guy that you want on your team. He's a guy you want in a dog fight. And like we said, we think it's gonna be a dog fight. So that's the only thing that concerns me, because what those young boys bring on the offensive side for the Heat, I don't know if they really
on the defensive end
side. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You get Jaylen Brown, you get Tatum, Kimba, one-on-one for a stop. You got to stop for a game. I don't like the matchups across the board for the Heat
at all, because Butler, he's going to take either Tatum or Jay Brown. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, like being able to have 3 guys where you can put the ball in their hand and they can make it do what it do.
Yeah,
that's rough. That's rough. But I mean, they've had time, so I'm pretty sure Coach Spoelstra and them, they trying to cook something up where, you can either help somebody out, because you're gonna have to help somebody.
Yeah, you gotta stand them gaps, man.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be, like you said, it's 3 of them though. So and the boys can catch and shoot too. So it's not like you can, play him like Westbrook. Like Westbrook, he didn't piss me off playoff. Like I've been rocking with him for a minute, man.
Yeah, he's still a dog, but
still a dog.
He got to get in that lab this off season. Like you can't be a top 5 player in the league and cats are sinking in the paint, and you at the 3-point line.
They play you like Rondo, man. They give you the old Rondo treatment. You can't even play Rondo like that no more.
Yeah, man, it's ugly. It's ugly. Yeah, Westbrook, man, he got to get back in the lab this offseason. You can't be top 5 player in the world.
Can't be.
And you at the 3-point line, and I'm not even coming out there to contest your shot.
I'm telling you, they play you like the old Rondo, man.
Yeah, like
you can't play the real Rondo like that no more. So what, 13, 12 now?
Who that, Rondo? Russ. I think Russ. Yeah, he like 12, 13. Yeah.
Come on,
man. But it's crazy because I've never seen that. Like, I haven't seen it. His mid range is just mid ranges.
But that ain't falling. That hasn't been falling right now either.
Dang.
Westbrook real quick. But yeah, he's been struggling, man. But even just because you blame, was it him or KD? Why didn't they get a ring? And it was Harden,
right?
And it was the coach. Like, so now it's like we running out of excuses now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? He got to be able, and at this point, he got to be able to be a number 2. You know what I'm saying? Alongside Harden.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, man, it's tough. We're gonna see though. I don't know. Oh, it's 11 years in the NBA. Okay. Yeah, so 11 years. But yeah, man, we gonna see what happens with Houston. Mike D'Antoni, he stepped down.
He said, I'm tired of this, bro. I'm out of here.
He won't be the coach anymore.
Hey, I'm tired of this, bro. Like I can't deal with that.
But D'Antoni, he'll be somewhere else in a week.
Oh, for sure.
The next punch, y'all. That's crazy. But yeah, man. Playing NFL, Antoine, as you know, our schedules were crazy.
Yeah.
Do this time, do that time. Always running around busy. We didn't have time to really, even though I know I like to have a cocktail. You?
Yeah, for sure. I always not only one, but maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I know I'm no mixologist, a bartender. So this Cutwater canned cocktails are perfect for people like us.
For sure.
Tailgate, home watching games, just chilling in the backyard. Who knows? So it's the perfect. I mean, they make perfect mixes: vodka mules, margaritas, whatever your drink of choice is at whatever event. Man, Cutwater canned cocktails be perfect for you, man. So
convenience is key.
it's key.
Convenience is key, man. Just leave it to the experts, man. Let them do their thing. Cut water, canned cocktails. Be on the lookout for them. They're good. They're delicious, and that's my go-to.
Great. I'm about to go grab me one right now.
Hey, pop two.
Like going on the basketball side, but let's get to football, man.
That's
Football
it,
is
man.
Football is back.
In full effect.
Probably started off with football.
Nah, we did it. We did it right because now we got a whole 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. We can talk football. What was your surprise this weekend? What game?
You know what? It wasn't a surprise to me, but it was a surprise to everybody else. The Arizona Cardinals, man. Mm-hmm. The Arizona Cardinals. So I picked them. Actually, when I picked my games this week, I ended up going 12-4. I don't know too many cats out there that went 12-4. Boy, oh no, just keeping it a buck. I went 12-4.
I ain't pick. I'm gonna do it next week, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I only seen your picks yesterday after the games. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I just ain't see him. My first time seeing the picks was yesterday, like at 5 o'clock. And you talking about I'm 12, and I'm like, deep butt.
Like, you could go. We got timestamps.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
I posted on my page. I think I posted on Twitter too before the game started.
And like I said, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? When I say if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm just,
I ain't gonna blame you. It's the algorithm.
It's all love. All right. Yeah. But nah, that Arizona game, 49ers definitely a good game.
Coming, yep.
That NFC West, man, that junk is tough.
What about you? What surprised you? Any surprises for you?
Man, no, I really didn't have any. It wasn't any surprises, man. It was just typically what we kind of talked about earlier when the season was going to start, like just new. Well, I will say surprise Tampa. They surprised me. I thought they were going to come out looking a little better than what they did. I kind of
man, better than that.
Nah. I do. A new quarterback going to a new team, got to get familiar with his weapons. But I still wasn't expecting that. Brady throwing 2 picks, and the way he threw those picks, I don't see him throwing those picks. He, my shout out to Jack Rabbit, got him a pick 6.
Oh yes, sir.
Big play, and so like that's timing. You can't throw that out route. You can't throw that late like that. And then the other one. He was trying to throw the Mike Evans up the seam. Mike Evans sat down. So, obviously, like you said, that communication. But I wasn't expecting that. Like you said, BA, he going to keep it a buck at all times. But I'm pretty sure, we're going to see a different Tom Brady. So that was a little surprising. I said he going to break records or whatever. I'm still holding on to that. We'll see how that goes, though.
But, no. Well, he did. He did break one record. He was, I think, the third quarterback to throw pick 6s in 3 straight games. So I don't know. Is it overreaction Tuesday? Is it over for Brady?
Nah, it ain't over. Nah. We all know better than that.
It's the cliff.
We know better than that.
It's the cliff. I'm gonna tell you right now. If he have 2 more games like that, you're gonna start to hear that conversation. If he had 2 more games where it ain't looking anything like the old Tom Brady, we're going to start having oh, my God, is this the cliff? Is this the cliff? Is it over?
Oh, shit, the cliff, it been there. He been on the cliff. Shit, he 43 years old. He been on the cliff.
He hanging on.
He hanging on there. He just, he just beating it. But, shit, we'll see. We'll see. Another surprise, though, and I'm pretty sure you're going to say the same thing. Our former team.
I don't think he's falling off the cliff, by the way. I think he'll be all right.
He's on there. Yeah. He's on there, but
he hanging on.
He's sliding. He gotta get some new shoes. He's sliding. But the Colts, man.
Oh man.
I don't think anybody's seeing this one coming. Jacksonville, all the stuff they going through, they shipping everybody out of there.
We thought Jacksonville was tanking up until
they must
352.
They must know something.
Man, Gardner Minshew, I mean, we're going to see if it was the Colts defense or was it him, but 19 for 20. I mean, he didn't throw for a bunch of yards, but 19 for 20, I think like 170 something yards, 3 touchdowns, no pick. Like we gotta be better than that on defense. Like it's no excuse for that. Week 1, I know it's early and all that stuff, but shit, it's early for the offense too.
Yeah, it was a lot of. It seemed like from what I was able to see, a lot of miscommunication. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the Colts defense. I'm not 100% sure of everything that they run on the defensive side of the ball, but I don't think it's that tough to play what they're playing. I think, from my understanding, it might be a lot of zone and some man. So I don't think it's a lot of intricate things that's going on, but I just think it was a lot of miscommunication from what I could see. But
way too much.
Yeah,
way too much. Just not just sloppy. Hold on. So just sloppy all around. Like you said, the defense, the scheme, it ain't crazy. It ain't got a lot of the returning players who have been in the scheme already. New guys, Xavier Rhodes, DeForest Buckner. Who else is new out there? TJ Carey's new to the team, but everybody else, they got snaps in the defense, and it ain't. I mean, I'm sure all the coaches, all the coordinators kind of slim things
down. Yeah,
you know what I mean. You had to trim that playbook down to some simple, almost preseason-ish call sheets, like, you know what I mean? Because these guys haven't got those live reps. It's one thing to practice it and do 7-on-7s and 2-minute drills and all that stuff, but when it's real game
and the bullets is flying,
you're making real adjustments on the sideline mid-game, and we got to communicate back and forth what we're seeing and what we're changing. That's a whole different ball game. So I expected a lot more from that Colts defense. I was really high on it. And it's early. It is.
Yeah, it's early. It's only one game.
It's only one game. I don't want to,
but I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
like you said, we've been in the locker room.
Reaction Tuesday. Are they the worst defense ever? Nah, that's it.
Yeah, but man, and tough to see the young boy Marlon Mack go down. That's
man,
that's a tough one. Speedy recovery.
For real, contract. Yeah, you hate to see that. Hate to see that in the contract. And I honestly wish, and I know it ain't gonna go how we always want to go. I definitely wish they would have paid him last year. I was saying it last year. Pay him. He had just running back. I mean, anyone on the football field. That's why a lot of guys, you see a lot of deals get done right before the season starts because we know how it can go on the game day. So but he's got a long career ahead of him. He'll bounce back from this. Minor setback for major comeback, man. So I'm pulling from that. Actually, another one of my former teammates, Zach Banner went down.
I seen that. What was it?
Ended up knee? Torn ACL. Yep. And he's great kid, hard working, man. So I'm looking forward to him bouncing back and being back out there next year too, man.
I was watching that game, man. I thought Danny Dimes.
Did you pick the Giants?
Nah, I did. I picked the Giants, man, and it was rough, man. Saquon couldn't get off, man. By the time he got the ball, he had about 4 or 5 people in the backfield, man.
I can't even say that bad about it, bro. I don't know if Barry Sanders could have got 40 yards or how it was for him.
It was rough, but Pittsburgh defense, they the real deal. They the real deal. All levels, they was flying around making plays. So I'll be excited to see how that division can go with them and the Ravens. I think
Ravens look good, man.
Yeah, but I would love.
They look good.
Yeah, I would love to see Pittsburgh defense and the Ravens offense, and I would love to see them go at it. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that matchup.
And we already know how that matchup usually go. Watching that Steelers Ravens, that's one of them throwback rivalry type games. Especially if you're a fan of the defensive side of the ball,
right?
Obviously, you got a lot of electricity on offense, but those teams historically on the defensive side of the ball have been pretty good. So it's always fun to watch as a defender. And it's looking like it's going to come down to those two teams in that division. Obviously, you got Joe Burrow and the Bengals. They're in the rebuild mode. You got the Browns, and I'm not a believer in Baker Mayfield. I think they put some good pieces around them. Once again, it's early in the season, but they looked terrible week 1.
Man, the Ravens punished them.
Punished them, man.
Punish.
It don't look like Baker's taking any steps forward, like it's frustrating, man. They're talking about trading Odell Beckham. You're hearing rumors about that already. They're banged up in the back end in the secondary. The only way is up for the Browns, man. Hopefully they'll figure it out.
Been saying that shit for 5 years. It's all love.
5 years, a lot longer than that. But I'm pulling from my guy Andrew Berry out there, man.
Nah, for sure. What other games, man, kind of surprised you? What stuck out to you? I'm trying to think of some other games that I was. Obviously, you had the late game last night.
Yeah, the late one. I stayed up for it too, for most of it.
I was
Denver
up for
played
most
well.
of it. Yeah.
Denver played well. And missing two of their top two targets, Drew Lock still played well. They still had a chance to win the game. Obviously, Tennessee missed 3 field goals in a PAT, so they should have won that game comfortably. They still wanted to end. What other games? But the Patriots and Cam. I told you I was high on them. They came out and looked great. He was actually the only quarterback to change teams. The only starting quarterback changed teams.
And got a dub.
Only one.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater lost against the Raiders, which I thought the Panthers looked a little better than I expected as well. Who was? Tom Brady obviously lost against the Saints. Rivers obviously lost against the Jaguars.
Yep.
So you had Cam, man. Cam back out there. I'm glad to see him back healthy, man.
Sure. I don't know if he ran the ball 15 times on Sunday. I'm not sure. I was listening to somebody who was like, can they do that? Can he do that week to week?
I think it's just gonna come down to him not taking them big hits. You know what I mean?
You know who was great at that? The young boy him and the young boy
Arizona.
Arizona. He did a great job, getting down, run out of bounds. A great job.
He ran more too.
Yeah,
watching that game, he especially in the second half, he started to tuck in and run. I posted one of the touchdown run he had on my Twitter. It was just some video game shit. Like, it wasn't nothing you could do with that.
Yeah, he different.
He's different. He is different, bro. And then DeAndre Hopkins came over. 14 catch for 150 something off the rip with a win. Like, man, they're gonna be. You're not walking into that stadium. They're not walking in your stadium. You thinking, oh, this is a dub. It ain't like the old Cardinals where, oh yeah, they got this or that. They rebuilt it. Nah, you're gonna have to deal with them boys.
Hey, shout out to Buda Baker, man. He gonna be on the show this week.
Excited for that.
Excited to have young Buda on the show, man. We're gonna talk some good stuff with him. But A-Rod out there looking like year 5.
I called it, man. I called it when they drafted old boy. A-Rod gonna be in the MVP conversation. He gonna be in the MVP talks. We're gonna see a different A-Rod this year. It ain't like he fell off.
Right.
I don't feel like he on the cliff. But me and you have played against him, and I know he's one of those guys you watch on film preparing for that game, and it's just different. He's just one of them cats that it's different. He's mobile. He can make every throw in the field from almost any body position. So to see him still out there slinging against a Vikings team who they are young on the edge on defense. Got some rookies, some young guys out there, but still, man, those throws that he was making out there on Sundays looking good, man.
Looking real good. Sure. Let's stay in the NFC, man. Russell Wilson, the Seattle Seahawks.
Mr. Unlimited.
Hey, making it look easy.
That's what Russ do.
Yeah. Jamal Adams out there flying around.
Hey, he was making plays. You watched catching that game?
I watched some of it, coming off the edge, blitzing.
I was watching some of them on the Game Pass afterwards, man. Blitzing. You remember this comments from Greg Williams, his old D coordinator. He was going to be bored in Seattle. They were just going to be in that same cover 3 shell. But when you get a talent like that in the secondary, you gotta get the most out of his abilities, and you will be wasting that player to just have him in a curl flat or in a post or man-to-man coverage. Like, he's a special player, you got to do special things with him. So
that's great coaching. You know what I'm saying? That's great coaching. So like a lot of times coaches they get set in their ways. Nah, this is what we do. We're not gonna switch it for one player, whatever the case may be. But great coaching, like you said, buddy, he can go out there, he can do a lot for you. Blitz, big hitter. Rangy, so it's definitely good seeing what they was able to do and to put him in positions to help that defense and for him to be successful. So
yeah, I love his energy, man. He bring that energy and effort. every
Hell yeah.
round. Who else we got? Oh shit, Philly getting upset out
Oh
of Washington
yeah.
football team. I
Washington
don't think
football
anybody saw
team.
that coming. That was one of the 4 losses on my pick sheet. Definitely didn't see that coming.
No, for sure. What you think Philly in trouble? I know they got a lot of injuries.
They got injuries, and I mean, I feel like the quarterback lost in the game. This game, they were up 17 points. You can't you go look at Washington's their offensive stats and stuff. Nobody put up numbers like that. But you look at Carson Wentz threw 2 picks,
Yeah.
had 2 fumbles, lost one of them. You can't put your team in that type of situation as a quarterback. That was the same issues that the Bucs had last year with Jameis. Yeah, you're doing good, but you're putting us in bad situations. So Carson got to fix that. They got to overcome injuries again. They had to do it most of last year.
Yeah.
That's tough. We're going to see. But NFC East look like it's going to be up for grabs again, like it seems like it is every year.
8, 9, and 7. Somebody going, and they'll win the division.
Somebody will sneak in there, man. But happy for Dwayne Haskins getting his first win coming into the season that started. Ron Rivera, what he going through, getting his first win. And probably more importantly, Jason Wright, team president, first black team president in NFL history, getting his first win at his first stab at it. So I'm happy. I'm happy for those guys out there.
Yeah. Well, secondary. What kind of secondary? What secondary stood out to you? Or if we don't go secondary, what defensive back had a good week for you?
Man, right now, well, I started a rookie. Rookie out in Jacksonville, C.J. Henderson. That was the game I was locked into the most of the Sunday afternoons.
Yeah.
He made some big plays, man. One of them being he came off in kind of a trap type coverage and picked off Phillip Rivers on the deep outcut. And as a rookie, to play against a veteran quarterback, they're gonna take their shots at you. And he didn't back down. And then the 4th and 4 for the game, with the game on the line, he was matched up with T.Y. Yeah, and he made a great play. So that was a great performance out of the gate from the first rounder. And Jamal Adams, watching that tape, I know Atlanta put up a bunch of numbers, but he was flying around. TFLs, sacks. I saw him make a play in quarters coverage against Julio. So he's looking well worth the investment by Seattle so far. What about you?
Man, I kind of say the same thing with you, man. I'll go to the defensive player of the year, man. He had a solid game out there in New England. Had a pick on an out 7. I was kind of calling it too. Back came out the backfield, went to the flat. Cut split by the receiver, man. He had a lot of room out there to run that 7, but he read it. Great leverage, made a pick, man. But I'll definitely say Gilmore. I'll say Jamal Adams. Yeah, I'll say Buda Baker, man, flying around.
Yeah, he was flying around
everywhere. So obviously, week by week, man, we definitely gonna call it out.
We gotta have a DB of the week.
DB of the week. Get him on the show. Yeah. So definitely some good football though, man. I ain't gonna front, man. I thought it was gonna be a little sloppier than what it was, but it was some good football. I think
a lot cleaner play than I expected.
Yeah. I think tackling. I think that was going to be an issue anyway, just with no preseason games and just jumping out there and really getting into it. But still, man, it was, like I said, good ball, very exciting, competitive.
We gotta talk one more game. It's like mandatory when you talk football, so we gotta talk about the Cowboy game. Cowboys Rams Sunday Night Football. I think everybody expected fireworks from the Dallas offense. Put up 17 points in the season opener, man. I was personally disappointed with that. I wanted to see those weapons used more. Zeke looked good.
Yeah,
you got to get more out of that receiving core, man. LA Rams did a tremendous job on defense, communicating, executing all games, especially on the money downs, third downs. It came down to that offensive PI call.
It definitely was.
Which I just wish they called a couple more when I was playing. Because that's like a routine play right there.
Routine play, yeah.
But what you thought about that game, the Cowboys?
It was a solid game. Like you said, I think Zeke, definitely, man, he's that bell cow. I think they might have to start using him more as far as the beginning of the season until they get their receiving core and they get, Dak and his weapons on the same page. Feed them. Feed Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Feed Zeke. Make them, eight in the box and then open it up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But at the end of the day, man, I think they'll get it right. I think they'll get it right on the defensive end. They had a big injury. Linebacker Kyle
oh
broke his broke his collarbone, but it was some good ball, man. It was some good ball. It was good to see. Good to see Rams Jalen out there doing what he do. So it was some good ball. I liked the game. I didn't think that I would have thought Dallas was going to win the game.
I picked him, man. That was another L I took.
Yeah, I thought they was going to win the game, but hey, that's football. That's why they play any given Sunday. But the boy Donald, a monster in the trenches.
My goodness, bro.
Man, the way he be throwing them dudes around out there, yo.
I seen him toss Zeke one time like that boy looked like a baby. I said, damn, Zeke like 220 too. Like,
man, I seen him come down on a stunt. Shout out to Looney. Looney was in he was in San Fran with me at center.
Yeah.
But the way he came down on him, hit him into the guard, ricocheted off to the quarterback. Bruh. Like bruh serious. Bruh serious.
He's special in that interior, man. Shout out to Aldon Smith too, man. Been 5 years since he's been back on the field. Obviously he's well documented off the field issues, but hopefully on the other side of that, man, it was crazy to see. He hadn't been out there since 2015.
Yeah,
he still looked damn good. He made an impact out there. You only get this many chances if you, like we talked about with Josh Gordon.
Yeah,
only those type of guys that are special like that get this many chances. So I'm happy to see him taking full advantage.
Nah, he's special too. Freak of nature. When he was on that field, like you said, man, he was doing some tremendous things. So definitely good to see him back out there for sure.
Absolutely, man. Anything else? Actually, you know what? Let's talk about watching the Jaguar Colts game, watching the Steelers Giants game, and I can't think I saw it again in a different game. But it's a concept that we've seen hundreds of times in the NFL. Get them condensed splits.
Yeah.
You get an over and a post. Over post is usually ran against single high defenses, so either man to man or cover threes.
Try to pull that free safety.
Try to manipulate the free safety somehow. Yeah. What's your coming from you? Like, what would be your best way to defend that play, that set, that formation? How do you anticipate that? What's the communication? Like over, with your experience, what would you go with that?
So obviously, man, you have to, depending on what cover. So we talk with single high. Say we're in if we're in cover 3 or we're in the man as that post safety, and coaches always used to tell me, don't let that number 2 manipulate you to get you outside of that hash. So if you looking on the field, if you can stay in between those hashes, you'll be able to get a good beat on that ball. You can break on that post, help that corner, or even with the over, if you get a good enough read on the quarterback, you'll be able to break that. But the whole intentions of that play, like you said, is for that over route to take the free safety just a little bit, so they can open up for that post, man. So for a free safety, you want to hang tight on that hash. Maybe you can baseball turn to help to get that help with the post, but it's indicative for you not to open your hips and run with that over. Yeah, because now you leaving your corner all by himself. And for me, it's a tough route. It's a tough route, but you have to kind of go a little bit further and just find out, okay, well, what coverage are we in? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what is that backside receiver doing? Is that backside receiver sitting down? So now that's when the communication opens up, where that backside corner, you don't bite. If that receiver sits down, that corner don't bite. You get back in your zone, and now as a free safety, you can talk to me. Oh, I'm here. So now I'm not feeling that pressure of, okay, I have to run with this over. and now I can really stay true to my post. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, as a corner, so you coming in from a safety. As a corner, as soon as you get that, and it's two different things. So it's two different buckets you put it in, right? So you have when you just got an X and a Z.
Yep.
So you got them guys tight. You got maybe tight ends, running backs, whatever in the mix, and then you got 3 receiver sets. Mm-hmm. So you just got 2 receivers.
That's easy.
That's when we cutting it. Or we got to slice it. Like, hey, we expecting this. Hey, I'm looking back at Twan. Hey, Twan, alert this. We get this. We cutting. And once you cut my over, my first thing is I'm looking right at the post from the other side of the field. You saw Joe Hayden do it against the Giants last night, but the throw was on the money. Put him up a little late, and the throw was there. But that's ideally how I would want to play it. Mm-hmm. Now, with the Colts, they had 3 receivers on the field. And so you can't cut. You can't bring the safety out of the middle of the field once you got 3 receivers on the field. Like, that's kind of out of the question. So it's really on that corner to just anticipate it and try to get yourself in the best position possible. And it's tough because you're going 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a hard play action to try to suck those linebackers up, and those underneath coverage guys up, to create even more space, and then that guy's just going to stick. So it's going to be a tough route.
It's a tough play.
It's a tough play. But the best way to defend it is, number one, be ready for it and have a plan. Whether that's your plan is, hey, I got to tuck tighter to this, and I got to be ready to haul ass across this field, or, hey, Twan, we cutting this, we slicing, whatever y'all communication is, but have a plan.
And another thing, too, is as far as that free safety, your depth is your friend. Your depth is your friend. So now when you have that depth in that post, now you're able to see more. You're able to see more. A lot of times you get tight to that line of scrimmage and you got these guys running 4-3s and they getting up on you. You're not giving yourself a chance to even see the play develop. So as a free safety, your depth is your friend. And again, like you said, like you gotta try to anticipate it, but you just, as a free safety, you gotta be disciplined. Not try to get your hips open so you can kind of react both ways.
Yep. And then, as we both know, for the next 2 or 3 weeks,
you're going to see that play.
You're about to see it.
Until you stop it.
Until you stop it. I talked to Vontae the last couple of days. I talked to Mike Adams. And, hey, man, boys better stop that bleed. We got to stop the bleed. Like, that's what it is. NFL's a copycat league. So if you give something up, you better believe, as a player, as a defense, you're going to see it for the next couple of weeks. And they're going to give you some different window dressing.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, they're going to start it empty. They're going to motion somebody back out. And if obviously, if you have a good eye for it, you'll be able to see it. You know what I mean? But they're not going to make it easy for you.
They're going to make it easy. So stay in your P's and K's. That's that P's and Q's. That's what that preparation about, man. Prepare, execute. Just make it happen, man. Don't get beat by it twice. That's the
twice,
thing. Thing beat you twice.
Communication is key.
Yeah,
good
man.
Talk,
that's
though.
all we got, man. Good ball talk right there.
Yeah. And next time, man, hopefully we'll be able to draw it up on the board, man, so we can really show y'all what we talking about.
Or at least throw the videos up so you can see the plays. Try to match it up a little bit. We got to get that.
No, for sure.
All right, man. So we picking games. We're gonna start with Thursday night football. We got the Browns versus the Bengals. Thursday night football. Who you rolling with, man?
Man, I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals, man. I'm gonna go with the young boy Burrow. Think he'd be able to get them to their first win. The Cleveland Browns, man, they got a lot of injuries, man. A lot of injuries in their secondary. Then they just got a lot going on. I just think as far as the team.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go with Cincy, man. I think they're going to get their first win of the year. What you think? Who you got?
I still feel like, well, it's honestly for both. I feel like the Browns still trying to find their identity, man. Like, they got pieces. They got a lot of guys banged up. Joe Burrow, he came close to winning that game against the Chargers last weekend. So I'm going to actually go with Joe, man. I'm going to go with Joe Burrow on the Bengals, too. I just feel like, he got kind of like that little it factor to him.
He do.
Yeah, he got some shit to him. You know what I mean? You just see some of these guys come in and they just kind of remind me a little bit of Andrew Luck. Like he always gonna somehow surprise you with his athleticism. Like we see him in college. But he saw him take off for that touchdown last week, and he came really, really close to making the game-winning drive. And they called OPI on AJ Green, which was the right call. But he let him down the drive, put him in position to win. The kicker pulled his hammy or calf or something. missed the field goal, but he played well enough to win. So I'm gonna go with Joe.
You know what surprises me? And but you say you're not a fan of Baker Mayfield. He made a comment, and he was like he was seeing the game like he saw it as a rookie.
This
And
past week,
yeah, and that's not that's not good.
that's
That's not good. That's not good. And you know who knows what it could be. I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, we always on the outside looking in, and I never want to be those guys like, oh, it's this or that. But just hearing that statement coming from my starting quarterback,
you don't want to hear that.
You don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So
this is his third year.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's his third year. He came in for Tyrod 2 years ago, last year, and then
You definitely not trying to hear that from your guy, because we just talked to Buddha, and he was saying how he went through his first 3 years with new head coaches, but you still saw the progression in his game. You know, year in year out, he's getting better. So at the quarterback position, he's been going through a lot of turnover as well. But it's certain things you need to see progression wise at that quarterback position. Like, I'm he an underdog. I love underdog stories. So, I would love to see him get it together, especially with those weapons that he have out there, especially with Andrew Berry, our boy, at the helm. I would love to see him turn it around. But right now, I'm just not seeing the growth that you usually see from year to year with quarterbacks. Start going through reads, making good throws on target, good base. I'm not seeing it. Hopefully we start to see it. But with him saying statements like that, I wouldn't be too thrilled if I'm Jarvis Landry or Odell Beckham.
Man, but it's crazy because I'm thinking, obviously, you got those two guys who want to get the ball in their hand, definitely playmakers, but then you got two dogs in the backfield who can get it done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, help them out. So run the ball. You got to tell, OBJ, you got to tell them, look, y'all might not see the ball that much until we get this run game going, and then we can kind of open it up for you guys on the outside. Just one of those things where you got to buy in. Whatever we got to do to win, let's do it. Feed them dogs in the backfield. Slow the game down.
Yeah.
And then and go from there.
They got to take control. You got a first year head coach again for Baker. And those guys, those veterans, got to kind of just take, hey, look, we got to go out here and get it together. We got to win this game. However, we got to get it done.
However,
like you said, them two, they got high. He damn near led the league in rushing last year.
And I think Hyde in Seattle.
Not Hyde.
He got Hunt and
what's Chubb? My fault.
Yep.
Yeah, you got Chubb back there, damn near led the league in rushes. Then you got Hunt, who we saw what type of talent he was before. He went through his off the field stuff.
Yeah.
So using, like you said, being creative, using those cats, and you got to get I refuse to believe Odell's best days are behind him. I played against him. I see him work. I see him play. You got to get that type of talent involved. Same thing with Jarvis Landry. You got to use those weapons, man.
Got to. We're gonna see Thursday night football, man. We're gonna see
Thursday night prime time.
We got some more picks coming for y'all. We're gonna make sure we get these picks out early so we can make sure that we really solidify. We stamp. I think we had.
He throwing a shot. Hey, check this out. You check the stamp. Go to Twitter at Darius J. Butler. I posted my picks on, when did I post? At 11, I want to say 12 o'clock, an hour before the 1 o'clock started. Posted my picks. I posted a couple days after on Instagram, hey, 12 and 4, man. Look it up. Look up the timestamp. 12 and 4 week 1. I picked the Arizona over 49ers upset. So I'll let me, man. Ride my pick. I don't know what Twan picks will be looking like, but
we're gonna see.
You look at mine. I already got it. You know what I mean?
Hey, we're gonna see, man. Y'all keep track. Y'all keep track, man. We're gonna be doing this all year. Having our picks. We can see who gonna tally up more wins throughout the year. I'm behind 1 week. I didn't do mine last week. Yep. But y'all keep up with us. The Man to Man Pod on Twitter, on IG.
Yes,
8birthday41 on Twitter and IG for me.
Yep, my Darius J. Butler on IG and Twitter, and check out my page. I'm gonna show you what goes into picking these games, man. Because this is a process, man. Nah, it ain't really that deep, but You're gonna see the little 10-minute video I put up where I'm like, all right, I'm taking this team because of, for instance, let me give you a quick example. Last week, Bucks Saints. Damn, who you gonna go with? Twan told me Bucks me breaking records this year, man. 5 touchdowns, right? So
Hey.
I had to sit back, like, you know what? Tom is the GOAT. I trust BA, I trust Leftwich, but you just need some time to gel. You need some real. You saw a little mix up with Mike Evans in the coverage, So I say, I'm going with the Saints. More continuity, more plays, more familiarity with each other. Go with the Saints, man. And
good pick.
right, man.
Good pick. Yeah. Jacksonville Colts pick. Who you had?
I damn sure ain't picked that.
Okay, so it ain't really no science to it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, come on, man. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw them. Come on, man. That hurt me. Come on, Coach.
You just said the same thing about the Bucks. New quarterback.
That's different.
What?
That's different because the difference between those two.
I'm listening.
Number one, the Tom Brady was playing the New Orleans Saints.
Okay.
Phillip Rivers was playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, who we all thought were tanking until 3:50 p.m. on Sunday.
As one of my coaches used to tell me, we don't pay you to think, son.
That's why I went wrong. Huh? That's why I went wrong.
Hey, what you thought? They don't pay you to think, son.
Hey, so I'm thinking, okay, these dudes, they taking for Trevor, man. We got Phillip. He's familiar with Frank Wright. He's familiar with Nick Sir. He knows the system.
Right.
We just better on paper. We better on paper. The defense got new pieces.
Right.
Man, I was wrong across the board. Gardner Minshew with damn 19 for 20. We threw picks. Phillip Rivers threw some very untimely picks. It was tough. It was rough to watch, man. But I hope we bounce back this week. I believe we got the Vikings. Last time I think we played them, we whooped that ass. So hopefully we do it again.
They ain't had nothing to lose.
Who, Vikings? But I mean, we both on 1 right now, so we got to get that dub.
Nah, definitely do. I was saying Jacksonville, they ain't had nothing to lose. Shoot.
Oh man, yeah, I just hope they go out and be. I hope they go out and at least be decent this year. They don't mess around, be 2-14.
Who was that?
Jacksonville. Yeah, I hopefully wasn't a fluke against us.
Man, but there you have it. You got our Thursday picks. Like I said, D-Butt, he gonna have that good message for you week to week.
Yes, sir.
Follow our picks. But sure, there you go, man. Another episode, the Man to Man Pod. Shit, man. D-Butt, myself, yes, AB. We'll get back with you, see what this game 7 of the Clippers and Nuggets talking about.
I'm taking the Clippers, closing it out, and I'm taking the Heat in that first win.
Now I got the Nuggets in the Heat. We'll be back. We'll see what it is. See who come up on the positive side. So again, man, AB, man, I'm out. D-Butt.
We out.